We do a couple different things. One, we do our own stuff. Two, we partner with people. And three, if someone hires us to do it for them, we can do that as well. So we've done all three things.
Okay, so before I get more into that, let's go back to, when you find that market that's like at a 7, like you said, do you then, what's your first direction to take? Finding raw land, finding commercial property, buying an existing self-storage? What's your plan? What's your strategy?
Well, keep in mind when we find that 7, we already have identified the property. So someone says I have this property and we're pulling the demographics for that specific property.
Okay.
Because like, for instance, when we looked at Milwaukee, there was an old Menards, which is a hardware store, like a Lowe's or Home Depot.
Oh, I know Menards. I had spent a lot of money at Menards for one of my properties.
It was a beautiful building. It was a great building. But I looked around and there's like 10 self-storage facilities that I could see. And there was like single family homes. I'm like, the saturation is going to be way too high. And so we moved away from that one. And then the location that we did buy had 500,000 people within 5 miles, and 66% of them were renters, and the saturation was 1.6. So we're like, slam dunk.
Yeah, slam dunk. Okay, now hold on. You've said this twice already. Let me stress this for people learning this. You keep making the distinction between homeowners and renters. In your business, your customers are more likely the renters, right? Because the homeowners have more space and they can is that how you do it? Is that what how you think about these things?
50% of our customers are typically residential. The other 50% are commercial.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And then within that, we have a greater percentage of renters. So the reason why we focus on renters is similar to what you're saying, is that there's certain things that kill self-storage, like the need for self-storage. Like if you live in Texas and you can park things in your front yard, you don't really need self-storage, right? So, but if you live in an urban area,
you can park that used washer dryer out in your front yard. That's what you mean.
Do that. It could become a lawn decoration, right?
Exactly. A planter.
So, and there's nothing wrong with that, so, but I'm not here to judge. So,
hey, Scott, I am here to judge. Okay. Don't do that, please.
So attics, garages, and basements tend to kill the need for self-storage. Okay. So if you have a population of housing stock that is like, let's call it post-war, little bungalows, maybe built on slabs, one-car garages, those things don't have a lot of extra storage space in it. Right. And so if it's more expensive to move than to rent another 50 square feet or 100 square feet for $75 a month, people are going to stay there, but self-storage also helps people in transition. That's the biggest thing. So displacement, divorce, death, and being moved. Those are the biggest things why people use self-storage. It's to help people during transition periods of times.